Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be doing early. Today the mid-year freakout. I know I still didn't polish this finger. Got a busy day today. Only day I can do this. So mid-year freakout book tag. I did this last year. Can't wait to do this again. Another year has gone by. So I only read 9 books so far. I'm on my 10th book now for 2024, which is totally okay with me. A lot of people can read so many. I have a busy life and mental health issues and health issues as well. So for me to actually try to focus on books is kind of difficult. But I was able to do 9. That is totally an accomplishment for me, in my opinion, for myself. So we got 13 questions here. I'm going to keep using the same piece of paper till the day I die or until it disintegrates. So, yes. I think I'll have all the books here for some of these questions. Let's see, the best book you've read so far this year. I just finished this like a few days ago. You'll hear more about it in the review, the wrap up, but I'm not going to say too much about it. It is Take Me Home Tonight by Morgan Matson. I was so surprised that this was so great. I cannot say any more about it. Let's just say, I wouldn't say, I guess it's pretty much tied with this and Etiquette Espionage, the Finishing School series. So it's definitely tied between this one and this one. But I was so surprised by how much I really enjoyed this, especially because I was kind of iffy about it at first. I was like, oh no, am I gonna even enjoy this? I way more enjoyed. I'm gonna shut up right now before I give anything away for the wrap up. And yeah, so best sequel you've read so far this year. I'd say I've read the whole saga, all 4 books of the Finishing School series by Gail Carriger, whatever you say her name. I was so surprised to even enjoy this. I had a feeling I was going to enjoy the series, but not as much as I did. Oh man, was it so good. It was so delightful. It is totally beautiful, in my personal opinion. I don't know if anybody else loves the series, but I do. So, yes. Beautiful, lovely. And the sequels to it, I can't give anything away. Let's just say those definitely impressed me as well. I was so surprised by how much they impressed me. New release you haven't yet read yet, but want to. This won't be for like a while when I get to my adult books. I have so many genres I want to get done after my YA, like my cozy mysteries and middle grade manga, graphic novels, before getting to the adult books. But one of them that I cannot wait to definitely want to get to is definitely Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I definitely cannot wait to get this. This is like adult Twilight. I was like, this sounds so cool. Looks so gorgeous too. So yes, can't wait for that. And let's see, most anticipated release for the second half of the year. I don't really have any. I can't really get to. I do have a few new releases, but I will never get to them the second half of the year because I'm trying to get through more of my YA, and I read slow and fast. Like I read slow and pacing myself, so I will never get to those. But I do have a few, including one here I cannot wait to get to as well in the future. But definitely Bride, I cannot wait to get to. So, and that's definitely a 2024 release. Biggest disappointment. All these books that I've read this year, I've had mostly 4 or 5 stars. I think a lot of these were 5 stars. I am so surprised. I have not had any disappointments this year thus far, which is so crazy. Biggest surprise. Like I said, I think my biggest surprise is definitely Take Me Home Tonight by Morgan Matson. Like I said, I was so surprised I would enjoy this. I had high hopes after I bought it years ago, but I literally kept thinking in my head, is this even going to be worth the money that I paid? Oh man, is that definitely worth the money I paid and why I'm keeping it? Definitely worth the 18 bucks at the time. So, yes. Favorite new author? Besides Natasha Preston for thrillers, I've not read this yet. This is just an example because, yeah. Mara Lauren Stoffel. She's been writing really cool short story, not short story, short novel, novellas, thrillers, which I believe, I feel like to me has a little tiny bit of horror aspect to them, even though they're supposed to be thrillers. I was like, I don't know, I feel kind of horror vibes here too. I definitely cannot wait to get Stranger Danger. I've read these other ones, Escape Room, Room Service, and Fright Night. That whole 3 box set stack, totally worth the money. They were so good. I was so surprised how I thought Natasha Preston wrote fucked up thrillers. These are definitely fucked up as well, in my opinion. These are crazy. I think there's more to this. Yeah, Frightmares, Small Town Monsters. Oh wait, no, these are other ones from different people. Where's the one from her? I hate that because usually when they do that, it's all other books from the same author. There's different authors here. I don't know, but yes. So I was so surprised though of reading her other 3 books, how much I was going to love and enjoy more of her work, hopefully in the future. Let's see, newest favorite character. Oh man, definitely from the Finishing School series. Definitely Safrana. I think her name is Safrania. I kept calling her Safrana. Yeah, it's Safrania or something like that. Safrana, this awesome amateur. Well, she gets more better throughout the series of intelligencer, like Victorian fantasy spy. She is such a great character. I was so surprised how much her growth was throughout the series. I mean, don't get me wrong, not the perfect character. You know, she makes mistakes. She does what other humans do. But she was such a great character, fun to read about. Let's see. Newest fictional crush. I don't really have fictional crushes, to be quite honest. I think I did in the past, but they weren't like new. I think if I'm gonna be quite honest, from the Finishing School series, though, I forgot one of the characters' names. Ah, damn it. It was another character. It wasn't the love of her life. There's like love triangle in this. It was the other boy for the love triangle. It's been a little bit since I read this. I've been reading so many other books to get these characters right. He was like a I was hoping for this character to be part of the romance, to pick between the love triangle, but she picked the other boy. But God, Alex, sorry. I've been napping every single night before bed, so that's probably why I'm kind of wonked. Because that damn couch of mine is so damn comfortable. I pass out for like 3 hours. It's like I shouldn't be doing that anymore, but I can't help it. Yeah, I can remember the name of the boy, but there is one boy. I'm blanking. Forgot his name. But he is more of an anime, I want to say. I don't know. Like, you have to read the series to figure it out, but so good. He's definitely adorable, in my opinion. Although he's kind of an asshole. Kind of like flirts with Soprana and is all like, you should be with me instead of the sooty. Like, she falls in love with, like, not fall in love. She supposedly thinks of her job, her training job, instead of, love. One of the boys is adorable. Let's see, book that made you cry. I never read one. I never cry whenever I read books. I get sad during sad parts, but I never burst into tears. Not that I want to. It was just, I don't know, I just don't do that. Book that made you happy. All the books that I've read this year have made me really happy to keep them and love them. So, most beautiful book you've required this year. Gothicana. This is a gorgeous. Oh my god, sprayed edges definitely give me the most. Oh, beautiful cover. Beautiful. The inside, oh my god, it just wants me to eat it up like pie. I know that Jordaline reads. I watched her review of this. I know she despised it, but a lot of things she was talking about it. I love fucked up romances, especially dark romance, where I think probably because of the fact that, not that I'm saying the relationships in dark romances are okay, but it kind of makes me feel like, thank God my relationship is not like that, so I don't mind reading about fucked up relationships, because my relationship ain't like that in real life. None of my relationships were that fucked up that I know of. So yeah, this is definitely a gorgeous. It's so funny because whenever you see this kind of thought, and it's a fantasy too. It's like a dark romance fantasy. But when Jordan did her review of a lot of spoilers, which I didn't mind some of, I can see why, in her opinion, I mean, a lot of things not a lot of people take to heart or agree with, but I can't wait to read this in the future. Ugh, I love fucked up romances because, like I said, I've never been in a fucked up romance. I would never want to be in a fucked up romance in a lot of these dark romances, but they're fun to read. Let's see. What books you read you need to read before the end of the year. The rest of my YA, I got like 20 something left. I'm almost there to my goal of getting them done, but it's all like I'm a slow reader because I like to pace myself. I always feel like every single book I read is like watch a TV show or a movie. It's so easy for me to read. So, yeah. And content creators you've been loving. I've been loving all my content creators. I'm like subscribed to not very many people because I don't like getting so many notifications every day for me to keep up with anybody, but I'm only subscribed to like 90 people. My goal was 85, which is totally a limit. I don't want 100 or anything, just 90. It's just easier for me to do mentally to keep myself sane. So I definitely shows a lovely amount of bookish folk, even a couple of non-bookish folk to asshole freaking motorbikes. I hate them. To choose. So yeah, I definitely choose a lot of people. I tag everybody to mid-year freakout book tag. This is such a fun tag. Lots of people have been doing this for the past, I don't know how many years it's been around. I think the longest person I've seen do this tag was like 7, 8 years ago. So it's definitely been around for like a while, but hope you guys enjoyed. And oh my god, 11 minutes. God, I yap too fucking much. Hate it. Okay, so I need to get this nail fixed today when I get back from doing errands. So, especially grocery shopping. God, it's been over a week. It's sad. Anyways, peace and love and God bless, guys, and happy reading.